Welcome, food and fitness lovers, to Tina's Ageless Kitchen. Welcome, food and fitness lovers, to Tina's Ageless Kitchen. I'm Chef Tina Martini. You might know me as the Medicine Chef. Well, have I got a surprise for you today, chefs? I have a wonderful product to show and so many fun things to do with this product. You're going to be so surprised. Are you a seafood lover? Well, I am, and we love all the great seafood, but we want to protect our sustainable seafood, don't we? We don't want to overfish the oceans, and we're getting dangerously close to that. So aside from all of that concern, what about going vegan? Now, I know that at first it may sound a little daunting. When I first started as a vegan chef 28 years ago, if you can believe that, there weren't all of these wonderful products, and I had to figure out how to prepare things that my clients knew, were familiar with, and loved. And now, as the years have gone by, we've got all of these great products coming out of kitchens like Sophie's. All right, we've got vegan crab cakes, and I have two of those already prepared on the table. I've got the vegan scallops here, and those are magnificent with my coconut bacon. If you remember from season 1 in the Ageless Kitchen, we did the coconut bacon with the smoked tomato beurre blanc. Now let's wrap the scallops in the coconut bacon, and oh my gosh, a little bit of the gluten-free panko crumbs, and you have got a gourmet vegan dish that no one's gonna know. All right, let's go over here and look at the coconut shrimp, and I've got a few here, and they really do look like the deep fried shrimp. They're really amazing. I'm a research and development chef, and I've helped companies develop products to take to market, but I'm going to tell you right now, chefs, my hat is off to the R&D team at Sophie's Kitchen. They really have done a spectacular job at creating real seafood for us to enjoy on our vegan nutrition program. All right, and the breaded vegan fish fillets, you could do a fantastic sandwich with some tartar sauce. And I've got a little spicy Cajun remoulade that we're gonna talk about, and we'll do that on our crab cakes. So let's do that right now, chefs. All right, so you can see the crab cakes are nice and golden brown. You can just hit them with a little bit of your favorite kind of oil to brown them, or good news, you can bake them in the oven if you're not doing any oil, and that's great. So we want to brown those up and get those nice and warm. And then what I've done here is taken the grapeseed oil mayonnaise, and many of you have referred to me over the years as the grapeseed girl. Grapeseed oil is the only oil that we know of that actually removes plaque from the arteries. So it's our arterial Roto-Rooter. So I've taken some of the Follow Your Heart grapeseed oil, vegan of course, and some cornichons or some dill pickles, a little bit of dill, a little bit of vinegar, and you've got yourself a really fancy tartar sauce. Now I put a little bit of the Cajun seasoning in as well to carry through that little bit of zip. Okay, so we're just gonna spoon some of our fancy tartar sauce or our Cajun remoulade, and let's nappe, chefs, for a really beautiful look. All right, so there's our crab cakes with our Cajun remoulade, and you could add a little Tabasco to bring the color up and also to give it a little more spice. So we'll set that to the side, and then let's look at what else we've made today. A little bit of pineapple salsa, and we've talked about the great enzymatic benefits of fresh pineapple, and of course I used fresh here. The cilantro with the apigenin, and as I've said many times, if you don't care for cilantro, you're still going to get your apigenin in flat leaf parsley, so just change that out if your family doesn't care for the taste of cilantro. I've got a little bit of serrano in here that might be a little spicy for you, so you may want to go to a jalapeno or just leave the chili out altogether if you don't care for that. So I've got the coconut shrimp here, and it really does have the beautiful fragrance of the deep fried coconut shrimp that we get at our favorite restaurants. And I'm going to just dollop a little bit of the pineapple salsa right there. And let's do just a little bit of the juice around the plate. This really has a great aroma to it, and it's got the purple onion. Now, the great thing about purple onions, some people refer to them as red, is that they've got two kinds of phytonutrients going for them. They've got the allium compounds, and those are #1 on our list to strengthen the digestive tract and protect us against colorectal cancer. The cancers of the stomach and the colorectal area really are coming on to the rise of our society, and we really want to take the reins back from that. So the pineapple, the purple onion working together with all the enzymatic action really help to protect us from those types of cancers, and they strengthen, as I said, the digestive tract. Now, the second feature on the red onion in particular is the anthocyanosides, and those strengthen the vascular system, and they really help clear the blood of free radicals and environmental damages. All right, so we've got our pineapple salsa, we've got our fancy tartar sauce or our Cajun remoulade, and next we have our tuna salad. Now, you can see that it looks just exactly like a regular can of tuna that you would buy in any of your favorite grocery stores. This is on the tuna aisle, and it's our vegan tuna. Now, what I did earlier was I drained the olive oil, and it is in a beautiful floral olive oil. And what I've done is drain the oil off, and later on we're going to make a beautiful vinaigrette for our salad tuna niçoise. Now, niçoise is a classic salad served in the south of France. It's very fancy with the haricots verts, which are the little baby gourmet green beans. Green beans are great medicine for our kidneys. So we'll talk about that and put that together with red potatoes and Kalamata olives. So don't waste this beautiful floral olive oil. Get in your oleic acid to protect the heart and the arteries from inflammation. All right, what I've done here is just made a little bit of tuna salad. And again, I used the grapeseed oil mayonnaise. And you could drain off a little bit of the liquid, that's fine. I tend to like a little more moisture in my tuna salad. I've got celery here, and celery is also very high in apigenin, and this is a very powerful way to protect the health of the ovaries. All right, I've got some herbs in here like dill. I've got a little bit of the sea salt and some white pepper for a more floral flavor on the palate. All right, so we're going to turn this into our salad niçoise in just a moment, or you could stuff a pita with this and it would be just delicious. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering, what in the world is this made of? Well, it's made of something very ancient, as most of our medicinal food is. It's made of the konjac root. Now, that's Konjac. Konjac grows in China and Japan, and it's very high in fiber. There's another ingredient in this that is very good for us when we're concerned with diabetes, and that's the beta-glucans. Now, if you eat or enjoy steel-cut oats are very high in beta-glucans. Well, they've captured the benefits of this beta-glucan, and they've combine that with the konjac root. The fiber helps protect our cardiovascular system, as well, again, as protecting us from colorectal cancers and stomach cancers. They've really combined two of the best ingredients for heart health, to challenge obesity and get rid of that excess body fat if that's what we're interested in, and it also is just a great protector overall from diabetes. Now, the beta-glucans keep the blood sugar level all day, and that's great news for all of us. If our blood sugar is jumping up and down, whether we have diabetes or not, we tend to accumulate more of the belly fat and the unwanted, kind of things that go along with that. All right, so when we come back, we're going to put together our tuna niçoise, and I have a very nice light cocktail to go with our seafood, and that's vegan seafood from Sophie's Kitchen. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Molly Bravo, the host of Organicopia. Stay tuned for more Foodie TV.
All right, chefs, we're back in the Ageless kitchen and we have a very lovely visitor today, and her name is Sophie. Sophie's Kitchen, that is, giving us all of this fantastic vegan seafood. All right, we put together our crab cakes with our fancy Cajun remoulade or tartar sauce, and we did our coconut shrimp with a lovely pineapple salsa. Let's go ahead and build our salad niçoise. I've got some gorgeous red leaf lettuce, and can you check out the color here, chefs? Red leaf lettuce is very tender and delicate on the palate, but here's the good news, it's 100 times more phytonutrients than any other lettuce. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of the chopped up lettuce on a plate. Now we're going to put our tuna salad in the middle and build around that. But you can decorate it, of course, any way that you'd like. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of the tuna salad in the middle. And that just looks amazing. All right. And we'll just build that up in a nice little mound. That looks attractive. I'll move this off. And then let's do a little Kalamata of olives. Now, nature tends to tell us what the food is good for, and olives kind of look like little ovaries, and they are indeed great for ovarian health. So I'm just going to put a little row of the Kalamata olives, and again, those were packed in beautiful olive oil as well. I've just got to tell you, we've got some major phytomedicine on this table. All right, let's do just a few more of the olives, and that looks beautiful. I've got some lovely Roma tomatoes, and of course organic, our high water tomatoes. We don't want to have pesticide in those gorgeous fruits. And yeah, the tomato is a fruit. I think we tend to forget that. All right, so let's build a little color on both corners, chefs, and that keeps the eye moving. It's very pleasing. We've got our lycopene in here, but we know that cooked tomatoes really release and become more bioavailable with the lycopene readily out there once we put the heat to it. And our vitamin C, the bioflavonoids, and combination of that turns the clock back and keeps us youthful. I've got a hard-boiled egg here, so let's go ahead and slice it and make it a little bit fancier. Now, if you're gonna stay vegan, of course, we wouldn't do the egg, but the tuna niçoise is classic with the egg. So let's go ahead and hold on to that, and then just pick the whole thing up, and we'll just fan it over here, chefs, for another beautiful look. A little bit more protein there. And the egg, of course, is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin. Those two are the most powerful phytonutrients that protect our eyesight from macular degeneration, the #1 cause of adult blindness in this country. The eggs are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin. Now here's more wisdom from Mother Nature. We know that there's a little bit of cholesterol in that yolk, but in the white is albumin. And albumin is one of the best cholesterol removers we know of. So nature knew what she was doing, as always. All right, so we're going to sprinkle a little bit of good quality sea salt, whatever. You could do the pink Himalayan as well. And that's just going to bring out the natural sweetness. Okay, I've got some of our superstar striped bell peppers here. So we could go ahead and build a little bit around the tuna and give some beautiful, it looks like a sunset actually, doesn't it? Give some more beautiful color there. All right, gorgeous. And again, lots of vitamin C here. And then we've got the cornichons, and I'm just going to put a few of those out here. And that's just a great little briny kind of touch to the salad. And what else do we have? We have a little bit of purple onion. So we'll sprinkle that around. And we talked about the benefits, both allium compounds and anthocyanosides in our red or purple onion. Let's move that to the side. And we're gonna boost that a little bit more once we make our vinaigrette. Let me clear this just a little bit. And then the classic here are the green beans. And we can use the haricot vert or the regular green beans. I wasn't able to find the hari right now. So let's go ahead and just do a couple of the green beans here and a couple here. And they're just blanched and shocked. Just drop them in a little bit of salted boiling water until they're tender, and then take them out and shock them. And that gives the beautiful green color. I'm gonna put just another little one here, and then let's move on to our vinaigrette. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Our last finishing touch is the red skin potatoes. Now potatoes are very high in pesticide when they're conventionally grown, so let's go organic. Now here's the thing, what's the favorite vegetable of children? Potatoes. Now potatoes growing in the ground, they're great with minerals, but they're high water content, aren't they? So we definitely want to switch over to organic if possible. Now I've got the red skin, which are a little lower in sugar, so I'm going to go ahead and park those around our tuna. Okay, I'm just going to make a circle around our tuna salad there. Beautiful. And we'll move that to the side. I would even like to pump that tuna salad up a little more, but I think we look good here. Now let's go ahead and make our vinaigrette. As I said earlier, the tuna is packed in beautiful floral olive oil. So I want to use that and bump the flavor up even more. So I've got the reserved olive oil from the can. I've got a little bit more olive oil just because I didn't have quite enough. And then I've got some minced shallot, and again, the same benefits as the red or purple onion. I've got that finely minced, and that's just a classic in vinaigrettes, it really is. I'm gonna do just a little salt and pepper, and I've got a little bit of champagne mustard here, and that's gonna help emulsify or bring the dressing together. So let's just take a tablespoon or so of that. And then I'm gonna use just a little bit of red wine vinegar, and I'm going to put that in, and then let's just go ahead and emulsify and bring that dressing together. Now mustard, the reason it's yellow is because it has turmeric in it, and that gives it that bright yellow color. Turmeric loaded with curcumin really staves off breast cancer and keeps the girls nice and healthy. All right, so now that we've got our vinaigrette made, let's go ahead and pour that down over our salad. And you can see how beautiful and thick that dressing is. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And a fork to top it off, and I'm ready to dig in. I don't know about you, but this looks like an amazing meal to me. We've got 100 times more phytonutrients using our beautiful tender red leaf lettuce. We've got kidney medicine in our green beans, or find those haricot vert, the little gourmet baby green beans. We've got lycopene and bioflavonoids in our beautiful tomatoes, and our eggs are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin. Red skin potatoes again, there's that color red, and also they're loaded with minerals. Every disease known to man can be traced back to a mineral deficiency. They've got a lot going on with the abscisic acid. Abscisic acid is a byproduct of vitamin A, and once we eat foods that are high in vitamin A, it starts producing or releasing that abscisic acid, and that goes and seeks out those cancer cells and eliminates and eradicates them. All right, I think it's cocktail time, chefs. Let's go ahead and go over what the benefits are of Sophie's one more time, and I think it's time to drink. How Sophie's Kitchen makes the seafood out of konjac, and it's high in fiber. It's non-genetically modified. We don't want any GMO in our nutrition program. We don't know the end results of these Franken foods and these foods developed in the laboratory. We want real food. And the superfood from Japan and China, known as the konjac root, really is beneficial. Now the one thing here, remember, its job is to absorb, and that's why it's so great with the cholesterol and the cardiovascular health. However, I would recommend drinking a good amount of water just to get that beta-glucan and the inulin in the konjac root to do its job and really absorb all of the toxins out of the colorectal tract. All right, enough talk about the colon. It's time to eat, and better than that, it's time to make a drink. I'll be right back to show you my Italian mule.
Hi, I'm Todd Allen Lowe of Allen's Pantry. I am the star of the show Allen's Pantry, where we make healthy, delicious, and nutritious food for your family and friends in a snap. You can do it.
Well, welcome back. You're just in time for a beautiful cocktail. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with Sophie in the Ageless Kitchen today, and I hope you have too. Well, let's top all the gorgeous seafood off with a lemon-based cocktail. I thought that would be perfect to go with all of the different beautiful Sophie's Kitchen vegan seafood. All right, so what I've got in front of me is an infused jalapeno vodka. Whatever great vodka you like, go ahead and pick that out and open the cap and put in some of the chili peppers of your choice. All right, so what I have in front of me is a jalapeno infused vodka. And infusion is just the application of whatever other flavors you want to add to an already existing ingredient. Alcohol is perfect to infuse, as are vinegars and olive oils, things of that nature. So I just sliced up some fresh jalapeno and dropped it in a week ago, and I let the jalapenos just infuse and put a little bit of that spice right into the vodka. Okay, so I'm going to take about 1.5 ounces of our infused vodka, or however strong you like your drinks. I'm going to take it easy. I still have work to do, don't I, chefs? All right, so we've got our jalapeno infused vodka, and I've got some lemon Italian soda that's very light, and you'll pick whatever one is good for you. You could use blood orange here as well. It would be delicious, but I thought the lemon would be really great with our seafood. So let's go ahead and add in a little bit of our lemon soda. I've got fresh lime juice here, and that's just gonna bump that flavor just a little bit. All right, so we've added in our light lemon soda and a little bit of fresh lime juice. And now let's go ahead and mix it all up and top it off with our beautiful candied jalapenos. All I did was make a little bit of simple syrup, and you've heard me say it 100 times, Chef. What is simple syrup? It's hummingbird food, isn't it? So it's just sugar and water, and if you like the coconut sugar or a less refined sugar, do that. Honey makes a great simple syrup as well, generally equal amounts of whatever sweetener and whatever water. And then I just cook the jalapenos a little bit, and you take them out and put them on a rack and let them dry, and they're like a little sweet heat candy. So let's go ahead and put a few of those in our drink, and I think you'll agree that anyone would love to get that for a cocktail. It's beautiful, it's sweet and spicy, and the lemon just pulls in all that great flavor with our fantastic vegan seafood from Sophie's Kitchen. All right, let's go ahead and recap everything that we've done today in the kitchen. I want to just touch base on the new products coming out again: lobster mac and cheese and vegan jambalaya here, and jambalaya is one of my favorites, so I'm sure you'll enjoy those two new products and all of the beautiful things that you see on the wall behind me. Remember that it's a great source of fiber, it's a great source of beta-glucans. This product actually helps us to burn body fat more efficiently. It protects our cardiovascular system as well as our digestive system. They would never consider using genetically modified organisms in Sophie's Kitchen. And they're also gluten-free and soy-free for those of us that are eliminating those things out of our nutrition program. I think it's all fantastic, and we know it's all delicious. Top it off with my Italian mule and infuse your own vodka, maybe a little habanero or scorpion chili next time. And we know the benefit of the peppers. Capsaicin really gives our vascular system a nice opening. It relieves us of buildup of cholesterol and plaque, and it's one of the #1 ways to stop the inflammation in our joints associated with arthritis. So the chili peppers really have a lot to offer, not to mention a big boost of vitamin C. So you've got to love a drink that's got all that phytonutrient power in it. A cocktail with fight, that's right up my alley. All right, chefs, I think we better review all the fabulous things that we've done with Sophie's today. I'll be right back to share it with you, and we'll top it off with a sip of our Italian mule. Well, chefs, are you ready for the most fabulous vegan seafood feast? I know I am. Once I'm stuffed on all this gorgeous seafood, it's time to jump on our Italian mule and ride off into the sunset. All right, let's go over what we did today. Sophie's Kitchen, remember, it's GMO-free, it's kosher, gluten-free. I mean, there's so many benefits here. Low calorie, high fiber. What more could you ask? Above all of that, it's delicious. We've got our crab cakes here with our spicy Cajun remoulade, or you could do a classic tartar sauce. Our salad niçoise takes us to the south of France with a loaded plate full of fight. We've got to love that, and delicious too. We've got our coconut shrimp with our pineapple salsa, and that's going to be perfect for your gatherings this summer. Our Italian mule tops it all off, and we've learned the art of infusion today in the Ageless Kitchen. Just any chilies, herbs, or whatever you like to infuse your liquor with, and choose the liquor of your choice. Gin would be great as well if that's what you like. All right, well, Sophie's Kitchen, we really have enjoyed having you as a guest in Tina's Ageless Kitchen today. With all of the benefits of your wonderful products, we really can't thank you enough for being our sponsor today. All the good stuff to you and yours, chefs. Please enjoy Sophie's Kitchen, vegan seafood, and I'll see you next time in Tina's Ageless Kitchen. Here's to your health.